Another killer dance anthem on my fancy playlist, July 15th, 2007. David Guetta from France, The World Is Mine at number 9, up 8 from 17, showing the love for this record on my fancy playlist. Fancy playlist. It's not a fancy playlist without a dance anthem. That's all there is to it. Love that dance music. 3, 4, 5, 6 dance anthems. Hey, they'll make it. Make the cut. This song certainly did. He's been on my fancy playlist for a number of years now, David Guetta. He's been pumping out those hits. Titanium with Sia, remember that? Back in 2011, 2012? And Where Them Girls At? That was one of his big ones with Nicki Minaj and Flo Rida. That was in the early 2010s. When Love Takes Over, remember that one? Boy, there was some nice vocals on that record. Went to number 1 in the UK, and so did Getting Over You, also topped the charts in England. Well, let's get to this record. The World Is Mine, from his second album, came out 2004, called Ghetto Blaster. That's pretty clever right there. Ghetto Blaster, like Ghetto Blaster. The song, The World Is Mine, features a sample from a Simple Minds record that came out in 1982. It was a techno record of sorts by the Simple Minds called Someone, Somewhere in Summertime, released in 1982. And just listen to that Simple Minds record. Just listen to that Simple Minds record on YouTube. That song was a bit ahead of its time. Back in 1982, sampled in this record by David Guetta. But I tell you something else. When I listen to the chorus of this record, The World Is Mine, reminds me a lot of Depeche Mode. Sounds a lot like David Gahan, I believe is how you pronounce his last name, lead singer of Depeche Mode. Sounds a lot like Depeche Mode. The 80s metrics coming into play on this record, The World Is Mine by David Guetta. Went, interestingly enough, only got as high as number 49 in England on the pop charts. But David Guetta was just getting cranked up, getting started. And of course, when Love Takes Over, that was really huge in England in 2009. This record, When Love Takes Over, re-released here in the States in 2007. Went to number 1 on the dance airplay charts on Billboard. Massive dance hit here in the States. BPM. XM's BPM showed love for that record. One of my favorite stations on XM radio, BPM. Well, I guess that's all I got to say about this record. Great dance anthem. David Guetta. The song, The World Is Mine, at number 9 on my fancy playlist, July 15th, 2007.